And I'm Executive Director at Leadership Medina County, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you to this evening's event. With me tonight is Terry Green, Director of the Lead Institute. Our Junior Leadership Director, Carrie Park, was unable to attend, but I'm happy to report that she just accepted a fantastic cohort of 80 students into Junior Leadership for the class of 2024. And they just had their graduation for the cohort that they just finished just recently over at Buffalo Creek Retreat. So I know some of you were there celebrating with us, and it's great to see you again here tonight. I do want to point out to two gentlemen that are here with us tonight who put up with a lot from Terry and I. There's Bill Green right here, Bill. And Brad took off because he knew I was going to call him out next, but he's over at the bar. Thank you both for all of the support that you've provided for Terry and I. For any of you who know what it's like working in nonprofits, you've got to have the support from your family and your friends, and I'm thankful that we have that with them for sure. So as we gather for this portion of the program, you might have recognized the tune at the beginning from the 1982 series Cheers, and you probably thought, has Colleen lost her mind? But if you were in the signature class, you would know that they serenaded me with that song on the Agriculture Day bus. Somebody in this room, I think her name's Mary, last name Toast, might have written the words for me so that I can enjoy those for life. So thank you so much, Mary. Thank you, class, for serenading me. I thought it was, appropriate to open up our evening tonight. So cheers to you, class of 2023, and cheers to our board members and our sponsors who have truly made this occasion possible. Their unwavering commitment and generous contributions are a testament to their dedication to the success of our community. Our board members have selflessly dedicated countless hours of their time, expertise, and resources towards propelling our organization forward and achieving our goals. Their visionary leadership, strategic planning, and unwavering commitment have been invaluable, and we are immensely privileged to have them on our team. As I call your name, would you please stand, and if everyone would please hold your applause and cheers for the board until I've read all of their names. President Karen Gobb, Vice President Rick Tupper, Treasurer Josh Price, he's not here this evening, Secretary Rhonda Wergler, Past President Joel On Fire Lavity, Kathy Warner, Jamie Stilla was unable to join us tonight, Cindy Phillips, Cheryl Murin, Ted Klimczak was unable to join us tonight, Chief Ed Kinney, all the way in the back, can't hide from me. Jeff Holland.
Jeff.
Medina County Commissioner Steve Hambley. And Debbie Bucky. Now you can cheer. Our team would also like to publicly thank Brooklyn Media for photos throughout the year and for tonight's photos. Kathy Posner, who was a wonderful and amazing addition to our team, assisting with junior leadership this year. Judge John Lone, who did our pictures that you saw on the slideshow earlier tonight. And the Medina County Commissioners for the commendations that we'll be passing out this evening, and the Biz Hive for all of their admin support, and WCTV, who is here tonight broadcasting and filming this so that your relatives across the world can watch you graduate tonight, classes. We're going to send the video link out. Equally, we're deeply grateful to our sponsors, Automation Tool and Die, Huntington, RPM, Sandridge, Westfield Insurance, and the University of Akron Medina for their unwavering support. I think I missed Westfield Bank, sorry about that, Westfield Bank for their unwavering support, both financially and otherwise. Their generous contributions have enabled us to carry out our mission, extend our impact, and make a positive difference in the lives of many. Truly, we are blessed to have such a remarkable group of supporters. So let's raise a glass to them and to this incredible community that we are all a part of. Cheers. I'd also like to point out on your tables tonight, there should be some information about the LEAD Institute and also supporting our Junior Leadership Endowment. If you feel so inclined, please consider a gift. Any gift will be helpful and to extending our Junior Leadership Program. So Terry, who else do we have to cheer tonight?
Well, there's a theme here, right? The cheers theme? So cheers to the Galaxy and Cassie, who is not here tonight, who works for the Galaxy, but also Stephanie, who is here tonight, who has graciously hosted us, and for their gracious hospitality, which has made this gathering possible. It is truly an honor to be able to recognize the hard work and dedication of these incredible individuals who have committed themselves to becoming effective leaders and active citizens in our community. Over the past several months, the LEAD Institute class of 2023 has distinguished themselves through their outstanding leadership skills, their commitment to the community service, and their unwavering dedication to making a positive difference in the world around them. Likewise, the signature Grateful Givers, and I can explain what that means later, the class has shown an exceptional level of generosity, compassion, and social responsibility through their philanthropic efforts and their commitment to supporting those in need here in Medina County. We are truly fortunate to have such exceptional individuals in our community, and we are deeply grateful for all that they do to make the world a better place, particularly here in Medina County. So once again, congratulations to the LEAD class of 2023 and the signature Grateful Givers class. And thank you all for joining us tonight to celebrate their achievements and their contributions to our community. Please help me welcome our board members, Debbie Bemke, from the signature class of 2018, who is also the executive director for the Northern Medina County Chamber Alliance, and she's going to give you the breakdown and introduce the class projects to you. Debbie?
Good evening, everybody. As you know, leadership Medina County believes that kindness can change the world. That's why the classes have developed 5 projects that we're eager to share with you tonight. Each group has 5 minutes to present their project, and Jeff Holland has graciously volunteered to be the timekeeper. Right, Jeff?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this excellent program. I think that these projects are definitely going to be on fire. Wouldn't you agree, Joel? All right. The first project I'd like to welcome to the stage is the LEAD class 32 Acts of Kindness project. Jeff, will you be ready to start the timer for their presentation?
Yes, sir. Go! Hurry!
Good evening, my name is Christy Holman.
And my name is Ashley Spencer.
And we have the privilege of presenting to you on behalf of the class of 2023 LEAD Institute. The act of tossing a small stone into the water will result in a change that can be felt much farther away than the initial entry point. Proof that small actions can lead to much bigger changes, even if you can't see how far away they reach.
Over the course of the past 9 months, the 31 graduating members of our class were challenged to each individually complete 32 acts of purposeful kindness and celebration of Leadership Medina County's 32nd anniversary. While it's difficult to compartmentalize the total impact these 992 total acts of kindness had, we are pretty proud to present what we do know. While many of our acts of kindness were completed in or around Medina County, several people took our initiative to both the national and international levels. Individuals and organizations in 13 different states across the country were impacted, including Florida, Massachusetts, Texas, and California. And on an international level, 4 different countries were impacted, including Germany and the UK.
As a whole, our class was able to personally donate and raise an astonishing $107,592 to go towards charitable organizations. 1,660 total hours were spent making Medina County and surrounding areas a kinder place. This is equal to nearly 70 full days of service. As a result of these acts, 7,070 people were directly impacted.
While each and every act was significant, a few went above and beyond. Some of these acts that stood out included stopping to assist at the scene of a car accident, providing aid to a Ukrainian refugee family, fostering animals in need, and even helping someone receive the care and resources they need after attempting suicide. These acts truly demonstrate the depth and compassion of all of our classmates.
Acts of kindness are one of the strongest ways to improve the overall quality of life in a community. We are proud to share that 85 different total charities and nonprofits were assisted through our initiative. Some of these include the Medina County SPCA, Cups Cafe, Feeding Medina County, and Habitat for Humanity. Oh, how did that get there?
That's odd. Sorry, well, you can just go fast. Anyway, on behalf of our entire class, we would like to thank our instructors Terry Green and Colleen Rice for inspiring us to not only better the lives of those around us, but for opening our hearts and minds to all of the good in the world. As Aesop once said, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Thank you so much and enjoy your evening.
All right, I'm going off topic here, or not off topic, but off script. What an excellent project. This, the Achievements of 32 Acts of Kindness project is nothing really short of awe-inspiring. Next, I would like to welcome the Question, Persuade, Refer training project. Jeff, you gonna be ready? All right. PPR people.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is Jason Ivory. And I have the privilege of presenting to you one of the most exciting projects I've been a part of with an amazing group of people. We will have an amazing there. If the PPR group would stand up. This project really was looking at what we can each do as individuals to help individuals that are experiencing acute mental health crisis and are in the depths of even considering suicide. This Question, Persuade, and Refer concept is something that everyone in this room can do, and I hope over the next year all of you have the opportunity to participate. Really, if we could save just one father, mother, child, or friend, that really is at the crux of what we're trying to do, and I believe that we did that this season. This is our team. I was advised here down at the bottom that I was not on fire, and so Joel Happy from the leadership class of 1917. There's only one man in this group, it's going to be me. So really our project focused on how can we help QPR, and this brings up a really critical point. Devin, I know you're in the room, you can't hide. If you could stand up. Everybody, a huge round of applause. did an amazing job with all of our presentations, and each presentation had impact in very different ways. It was exciting to see how the training touched each group, from as small as 5 or 6 people all the way up to almost 200. So our project was looking at how can we support Devon and alternative paths in perpetuating, continuing, and growing this program so that the majority of our community could experience it. One thing that we did was help just with technical support with a registration page, and then really looking at a comprehensive marketing plan. So this is something that can be built upon for years to come. We have a graphic designer in our group who shall remain nameless. But really, this is focused on tools not just for today or for this season, but this allows technical staff the opportunity for social media campaigns, print campaigns that can go for years to come. We also looked just in general, as part of that marketing plan, how can we get the word out and reaching out through various outreach efforts that can maybe put Devon and alternative paths in touch with segments of the population that perhaps they haven't been in touch with prior to this. Go ahead. So this is really the most important slide. We had 5, and as of today, 6 trainings. That 147, and there were 70 individuals that were trained just today. So that number has increased already, and we have 2 future scheduled trainings at Wadsworth Library and School Insurance. So the purpose of this training, again, is that each one of us, we don't have to be therapists, we don't have to be social workers, we each can listen, we can question, we can persuade individuals to see another future and potential, and then we can refer them to the amazing social service organizations in our community. An absolutely phenomenal experience. Devon's approach to this, I can't think of anyone better to do this. As far as next steps, we built upon the class before us, and I think this is an amazing project for signature classes of the future to continue on perpetuate, to include looking at building that marketing plan, advancing social media campaigns, developing promotional videos, and trying to access the community in ways that maybe the traditional trainings are limited. Exploration of the Train the Trader program, and helping QPR become part of annual trainings. An interesting element that we saw from this program with corporations, having your whole staff and making that part of the training process for years to come can be very beneficial. I went through it 4 times. I learned something new each time that I took the class. So I would just like to again thank Devon and Colleen on behalf of the QPR class. That was an amazing experience. Thank you.
So if your company has not had QPR training, please make sure that you reach out to Devon at Alternative Paths. This positive impact of this project's work on mental health in Medina County just cannot be overstated. Their tireless efforts have served as a beacon of hope and an inspiration to so many. And we remain grateful that for everything that they do in our community. So thank you, the QPR project and Alternative Paths, for everything that you do in our community. Next, I'd like to welcome the Point in Time Homeless Count project, which I was a part of in my class. It wasn't my class project, but I was part of the homeless count. It was one of the best things I ever did. So if you'd like to come up, please come on up. Jeff, make sure you got the time started.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Eric Powers. I'm here to talk to you about the point in time count. So first I want to start off by recognizing everyone on my team. Anyone that helped this project, could you please stand? Thank you. In addition to our team, we also had dedicated support from Medina Metropolitan Housing Authority, and I think we've skipped here somewhere.
Yes.
Skip, there we go. Yes, but thank you so much for helping the help from MMHA as we went through. Some of you may be wondering, what is the point in time count? What does that mean? What that is a singular night across the U.S. where an unduplicated count of those individuals that are experiencing shelter or unsheltered homelessness are counted. And this information that's gathered is given to HUD to help provide planning and resources to figure out how we can end homelessness in our community. So that's a big ask, right? When our team got it, our first thought was, what does that mean? What does this look like in Medina County? What are the resources that are available? What we did first was we met with MMHA as well as Operation Homes to try and understand what are those resources that are already available? What are we already doing as a community to combat this issue? When we met with them, we talked about who are people that might experience a need for shelter, what are the types of things they bring with them, and what are some things that they would need when they come in. With that, we put together a list of resources, not only for the individuals that are experiencing it, but also for those groups like Operation Homes that help support and provide temporary housing so that we could gather in-kind donations to help provide throughout the Medina County and beyond. Then came the big ask. So we had to gather resources to help us actually do the count. And one of the important things to know about the point in time count is that both the day and the time is dictated by HUD, and they graciously decided to do this at the end of January between 8 p.m. and midnight. So getting people to come out and look at our communities was a big ask. We did bribe some people with food, and we used Habitat for Humanity to help serve as our launching point for all of our volunteers. Our volunteers came and we did some training with them on how to conduct the count. There's two different methods that can be used. One is an app, and the other is through paper forms. And then, so when they came, we had everyone already partnered off into groups and divided up the county to figure out where we were going. We used different information from MMHA to try and figure out points where people had already been observed that may have been experiencing issues with homelessness, and then that information goes into HUD that creates and dictates certain areas that we could then use to go try and find people that are in the community and then gather that information. Our volunteers went out, they brought their resource bags, and then they looked at those areas in green, so we had a lot of maps. If you were not Magellan, you would not have done well on this count, but people did manage to figure it out. As again, it was January, we were on the tail end of a storm, and it was very cold that night. But luckily, all of our volunteers gathered together along with our team, and we were able to have a very successful count. I think our team as a whole would agree that one of the things we really learned from this is what is our community looking like? Who are those people in our community who may be at risk? How can we help them? And what are the different things we could do, even if just for one night, to make a difference? So, thank you very much.
The dedication and commitment exhibited by this class project is truly commendable. Thank you so much for what you did. Next, I'd like to welcome Know Your Numbers Project. Jeff, get ready.
Jeff, you can take the trash time next week.
He's lost a little bit.
Oh. Good evening, everyone. I'm Isaac Smith. I'm with the Know Your Numbers group. This is a partnership with the Medina County Health Department through the Wadsworth Medina County initiative. This is our group that I'd like everybody to stand from our group here if you could. This is Lucy, Crystal, Jenna, Jason, JT, Janet, Kathy, and myself, as well as Krista and Kristen from the health department. So, Kristen. Our project was to create a toolkit for, basically for employers to use to encourage their staff to go out and get their numbers checked. So that included getting info packets together, email and social media content, and rollout strategies, and we looked at different opportunities to examples of them. So what are your numbers? Your numbers are your blood pressure, your blood sugar, your blood cholesterol. Those are it's getting your numbers checked, and putting out the fire before it ever starts. I've never met this person before, but I Googled fire in Westfield, and this is what I got. So our project approach was to research other toolkits out there. We looked at the various different examples out there and broke into different research groups looking at blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar, and collected a lot of information together. And then we also worked with Kathy with the Wadsworth City Schools to develop some graphics to put into our documents that we then ended up putting into our technical system. We gathered all that information and worked together using Canva to put together all these different graphics, a trifold document, some email lists, and different things that we could then put into that toolkit to put out to make it available. Some of the project challenges we faced is we're gathering a lot of information and putting it into a very condensed format, and making that easy to interpret is very challenging. But we were able to get all that information into a single place, and the other part was keeping that project manageable. This thing has been very unwieldy and collected. A lot of different strategies of getting this information out, beginning to kind of get into the final part, but we really wanted to focus on collecting that information and making it digestible for people to interpret. And then making sure everybody's artistic input was put into our documents, because we all got together with Canva and put all this information together, made edits and everything. We wanted to make sure everybody's voice was heard, including the documents that the city schools put together for us. And so this is the work product that we came out with. These are all documents that we put together as a group along with the help of the Wadsworth City Schools. So our trifold documents, email blasts, as well as some social media content. And this is where the documents will finally live. Kristen and Krista with the health department put all this information into a website that this will finally live and be available for employers. And if I'm not mistaken, there'll be a press release that will go out shortly after our graduation today that will basically communicate where people can find this information and where employers can get more information about putting this out. And so with that, I'd like to thank you all and thank you, Colleen, for this great opportunity to do this great project.
Great work. This project serves as a shining example of what can be accomplished when you work together as a team and towards a common goal. Last, I'd like to welcome the Longest Table Project. Jeff, ready?
Take a picture.
I could not take a picture of myself while I'm presenting. I apologize. That's why I brought my amazing husband, and that's why I'm also going to be using 2 hands, because unfortunately Colleen said, oh, you should stick with 5 slides, so I need 17. So with that being said, my name is Brooke Ladd, and I am presenting on behalf of the Longest Table. So the first Longest Table began and was inspired by the 1995 Dutch film Antonia's Line. Definitely Google it, super important. The film was covered many topics, considering a lot of controversies way back when. Definitely a lot of stuff that we talk about now, but definitely didn't talk about back then. This event would form an incredible and innovative discussion, and they decided, there were a lot of people that decided to come together. They said, hey, let's have these discussions. Like, obviously, we watched this film, it was so different, it was so crazy. It was definitely something that no one had really seen before. So the community decided, hey, let's come together, let's talk about it. Basically, what we decided to do in Medina County was the Longest Table began with the self-driven class in 2018. Not yet. Almost. Usually there were 184 attendees, which began with much needed conversation amongst the Medina County residents. Super important that we all actually come together and talk about these issues, because if we don't, then we're not really going to improve. Unfortunately, Joel wasn't present because he was doing something with the fire department, so that's fine. Slide 3, please. Now, a lot of you, I'm sure, are thinking, what is the Longest Table? What is this event and why are we so excited about it? So basically, the Longest Table is a way
for people of all walks of life, all walks of the community, and different generations to come together and share a conversation about the community, about the community's needs, and about the community's dreams and what we want to accomplish. As a participant of the longest table, our people, we received a free t-shirt, a really delicious meal, and a beautifully decorated long table, like I'm talking like a long table, my friends. And a few small conversation prompts to assist us in making sure that we stayed in the direction of making sure everything was in the community. We all love being social, but let's keep it about community friends. So that basically enables everybody to come in, chat with each other, have this discussion, basically create an opportunity, because that's what we all need. It's just the opportunity to come together and talk. Next, please. So I'm going to be really obnoxious and ask every single one of my friends to stand up when I call on them. So, lovely Miss Chris. She assisted with the sponsors and daily coordination and was also the marketing manager. Woo, Chris, love you. Kim, our lead sponsor on activity and outreach. Where are you, Kim? No, she's not here. Hey, Kim. Crystal created all of the graphics, the design and t-shirts and branding. Look at this gorgeous PowerPoint. That was all her. I mean, like, I added some photos, but no, that was her. Eric, which provided the space, which thank you, Wadsworth Schools. Absolutely fantastic. Made that long table, but all on that tables and all on that chairs. Whoa. Sarah, who helped set up the Eventbrite, did the Facebook page and the logistics as well. Sarah. You didn't stand up. Oh, look at all the way back there. I can't see you, honey. Come on. Sarah, who assisted, another Sarah, different Sarah, who assisted in the beverage, the food, the formal budget, and the event structure. I know, I see that one. Alfonso, who also provided and supported all different areas, including the event logistics. I don't think Alfonso's here. No, Alfonso's here. All right, Josh, who provided the site sponsor coordinated food delivery as well. And then me, which, okay, I take pictures and stuff. Joel wasn't pictured because apparently he was too crispy for the photos. All of these are, I'm sorry, I think other people were shorter than me under 5 minutes, so maybe I can steal those. Yeah, she said it in 2 minutes, that's right. Love you, girl. Anyway, so this is a list of all of our sponsors. We're so extremely thankful for the outpouring and support of the community, of everybody. It's just so incredible. Not pictures, unfortunately, is Joel because he was too busy bringing the heat somewhere else. So, we also have some metrics. A few more metrics just showing all the different registrants that we had. Super thankful for that. Here's some fun photos. Amen.
Project is truly a shining example of how people are brought together by food. And I do want to make this comment about the longest table. I was at the longest table, the first one, and is Natalie Peacock here tonight? So I sat with Judge Dunn and Natalie Peacock, and if anybody knows who Natalie Peacock is, she's with the Medina County Park District right now. This was before she was involved in the community, and just by sitting at that longest table, she knew she wanted to be in leadership in Medina County, and that's how she moved into this county. So the longest table definitely is a great project, brings people together for sure. All right, so together they've donated $107,592. They've touched over 7,000 people, 7,070 people. They've also volunteered over 2,362 hours. And according to the Nonprofit Leadership Center, that is valued at $75,119.55.
There we go.
Please allow me to welcome our board president, Leadership Medina County's board president, Karen Gaub, to the stage. She is from our signature class of 2017, the collaborators, and the emerging leaders class of 2014. And what I'm hearing tonight is a future lead institute graduate as well. Karen is the member services manager at Dairy Farmers of America and one of our favorite sponsors every year, who donates all the chocolate and frappuccinos for our classes. So thank you, Karen.
On behalf of the board, I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of our graduates this evening. You've completed your leadership program, and we're so happy to have you as part of the Leadership Medina County family. We're well aware of the rigorous program requirements, the demanding curriculum, high expectations that are placed upon you. Yet you persevered with diligence, dedication, unrelenting spirit, and you've demonstrated your exceptional leadership potential. Sorry, papers have been confused. Your commitment to your programs are a testament to your unwavering passion and for leading and growing as leaders. The program has provided you with a range of essential leadership skills and competencies, including strategic thinking, decision-making, communication, emotional intelligence, and effective team and project management. Your enhanced leadership capabilities will help you create a positive impact in your work, your personal life, your social spheres, and inspire others with your vision, values, and your leadership styles. As you move forward with your leadership journey, we wish you all the very best in your future endeavors, and trust that you will continue to apply the lessons that you've learned, the challenges you've overcome, and the experience you've gained through this program to enhance your effectiveness as leaders. Once again, many congratulations on your outstanding achievement, and thank you for being a valuable part of our program. It's my great honor to invite up to the stage 3 exemplary individuals who have dedicated their time, their talent, and expertise to serve on our board of directors. These outstanding professionals have contributed immensely to the growth and success of our organization. And it's with great pleasure that we recognize and honor their exceptional service. First, Joel Lavides, who we've seen a lot this evening. If you don't know Joel, this guy's on fire. He's served on our board of directors for the past 6 years, 2 of those during the pandemic. He's been an integral part of our organization's journey towards excellence. His unwavering commitment to sound government practices, active committee work with the community education, out and about, and finance are truly unmatched. He's shared his talents with the board, and he's helped me immensely as I have moved into the president role. Thank you, Joel. I can't believe that. Joel's work has helped Leadership Medina County achieve some very significant milestones, like jumping over a fire pit. I'm not saying that he did, but he did graduate with the 2013 class known as the Class on Fire. And I hope you know, Joel, that nothing can extinguish our gratitude for you. You've been such a bright spark for our group. It's been a pleasure to roast you this evening, so thank you for being such a good sport about it. You've certainly earned your place in Leadership Medina County's Hall of Fame. Joel Lavides. Second, Chief Ed Kinney, please join me. He's all the way in the back. Chief Kinney has been a valued member of our board of directors for the past 3 years, bringing with him a wealth of experience and knowledge in the field of law enforcement. His leadership and vision has been instrumental in shaping our organization's public safety class days, and his unwavering dedication to our mission has inspired us all.
We're truly fortunate to have Chief Kinney as a member of our board, and we thank him for his admirable service. Thank you, Ed. Finally, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to Kathy Warner. Kathy has been an exceptional member of our board of directors for the past 3 years. She's contributed her talent in board development, which is exceptional. Her innovative thinking and creative ideas have been instrumental in enhancing our organization's board portal and recruiting new board members. Her exceptional leadership skills and unwavering commitment to our organization's mission have been an inspiration to us all. We're truly grateful for your service and look forward to continuing to work with you in the future. Thank you, Kathy. In conclusion, on behalf of our organization, I'd like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to Joel, to Ed, and Kathy for their service on our board of directors. These remarkable individuals have dedicated their time and energy and expertise to make us stronger, more resilient, and more impactful. They exemplify the very best qualities of leadership and service, and we're eternally grateful for them and their exceptional contributions. Thank you for being such outstanding members of our board of directors. Back to you, Terry.
Alrighty, thank you, Karen. So we're ready to get this party started? We've got some people we gotta graduate, right? So, Karen and Commissioner Hambley are going to be assisting, come up here. Will be assisting me with handing out the graduation accommodations and gifts to tonight's graduates of the Lead Institute. Steve is actually a graduate of our signature class of 1995. I want to thank the Medina County Commissioners again, Steve, for providing the tonight's accommodations and for recognizing the Lead Institute and our signature class. All right, guys, Lead Institute class of 2023, I got a challenge for you. All right, I need all of you to stand up, and I need you to come over here and stand on this side of the stage in alphabetical order. All righty. Well, Carrie said she's going to be first. She's Miss Carrie Villar from Villar Events.
All right.
Then we've got Elizabeth Bickle from West Philippines. I'm looking for my list here. There you go. All right. And then Dawn Blue from Wolf Brothers Supply. Alyssa Burkhardt, currently with Chick-fil-A, but sponsored by Medina Creative Housing and Affiliates. Amy Busby from Medina City Schools. Jeremy Caraballo from the Medina County Board of Developmental Disabilities. Connie Costanzo from West Point Health Management. Denise Dawkins from the Cleveland Clinic, Medina Hospital. Jenny Duncan from Duncan Real Estate Team, Keller Williams Elevate. And this is the only one I was really challenged with. Anna Maria Ferravari from Hope and Human Survival Resource Center. Did I do it? Did I do it? All right, Carrie Bernakis from Serenite, the Recovery Center in Medina County. Mr. Eric Haynes, Medina Soil and Water Conservation District. All right. Daniel Holohan Jr. from the Medina County District Library. Joshua Holland Gressack from Holland and Yurden, attorneys at law. Christy Jackson from MVP Florida America. Rachel Dolly Kozakowski from Jobs for Ohio Graduates. That's because I'm Polish. Gabrielle Figueroa from the mid-high. Rachel Potesta from Schneider Sappery. Alexis Radford from Alternative Paths. Stephanie Reed, community volunteer. Casey Shirey from Luke Engineering. Sharon Sabilski from the Medina County Health Department. This is a fun one to say. Cache Singleton from Lorraine County Children's Services, sponsored by Sandwich Crafted Foods. Richard Smith from Signet Jewelers. Ashley Spencer from Smith Brothers. Michael Stonkis from RPM International. Christina Thomas Lewin from the Wilbur Company. Emily Walter from the Medina County Sanitary Engineer's Office. And last but not least, Christy Wilman from Rapid Mortgage Company. So we do have two people that aren't here with us tonight that are graduates from the Lead Institute class of 2023. One is Lauren Rohal, who just recently had her first baby, so she's our first Lead Institute baby, so she had trouble getting sitters tonight. And then also Samantha Steelhay, and she's with EXP Realty, and she had an emergency as well that she couldn't make it tonight. So I just wanted to make sure that they were also recognized. So that's your class of 31 people that graduated from the Lead Institute class of 2023. All right, so congratulations, class of 2023. It's truly amazing how each of you has grown in confidence, knowledge, and practical leadership skills. Your willingness to learn this year, and your openness to feedback, and eagerness to embrace new perspectives, and your monthly happy hours have profoundly enriched your experience during this program. Over the last 9 months, you have attended insightful workshops and gained valuable knowledge in various domains related to leadership. You have explored your own strengths, learned about your own leadership style, and identified areas for further development. You have engaged in conscious self-reflection, fortified your leadership skills, and grown as individuals. Today, as we gather together to celebrate your achievements and reflect upon your journey and look forward to the future, I'm here to remind you that the journey does not actually end here. It's now time for you to put those learnings into practice and let the fruits of this intense program thrive. Whether you're planning to make a difference in your existing organizations or venture into new territory, I am confident that you will make a substantial contribution not only to your profession, but also to your community. Once again, I extend my sincere congratulations to each and every one of you and wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Now off to work on those adaptive challenges and off to your next happy hour. class tonight, and I don't mean to offend anybody who's been in any of my previous classes, but this class took it to a new level with these happy hours, I'm just gonna say. Karen and Steve, thank you for your assistance. Please help me welcome our Executive Director, Colleen Rice, for the signature class graduation.
Done, grateful givers. Come on up. You saw what happened just a minute ago, so we're going to do the same thing. Are we ready, class? All right. The Reverend Kelly Wagenbach, St. Paul's Episcopal Church. Alexis Field, Cleveland Clinic. Lucy Bloomer, Westfield Bank. Crystal Brown, Cross Country Mortgage. Alicia Davida, RPM International. Joshua Dewar, Siebert Keck Insurance Partners. Jenna Elswick, Medina County District Library. James Fox, Community Action of Wayne and Medina Counties. Julie Hawes, Perfect Insurance Group. And this person is not with us tonight, and is not in there. Kimberly Hawes Velasco from Robert W. Baird and Company Incorporated. Next is Jason Ivory. The Ivory team, Howard and Hannah. Eric Jackson, Wadsworth City Schools. Sarah Cost, Suncrest Hospice. Ashley Krause, the Children's Center of Medina County. J.T. Croy, DBS Communications. Andy Little, Spartan Enterprises. Sarah Lynn, Medina Police Department. Crystal Madrelejos, Self-Employed. Alfonso Mackley, Bank of America. Brooke Mott, Brooklyn Media. Woo! Rule followers, people, rule followers. Janet Newcomer, Akron Canton Regional Food Bank. Mary Ruth Catton, Habitat for Humanity, Medina County. Erica Powers, Westfield. Chris Randa and Company, HR Consulting. Robert Richards, Medina County Board of Developmental Disabilities. Isaac Smith, Medina County Park District. Laurel Sawyer, Dairy Farmers of America, Mid-East Area. Mary Toth, Community Volunteer. Kathleen Verhest, Brunswick City Schools. Mary Elena Wallace, Huntington. Kenneth Wolf, Wolf Brothers Supply. Casey Wright, Root Candles. And Catherine Young, Westfield. All right, so my dear friends, let's take a moment to celebrate all these amazing individuals, and let's just give them one more round of applause tonight. I want to acknowledge the incredible work of the organizations and teams behind all of these leaders. Because behind every great leader is a support system that helps them to achieve their goals and continue to make a difference. So thank you to everyone who's played a part in the success of these chatty leaders. And as we leave here today, I'm reminded of the words from our friends at the Kansas Leadership Center. Leadership is neither a position nor an authority. It's an activity open to anyone who can see and seize their moments to lead and engage differently. In a culture where everyone leads, individuals, organizations, and communities make more progress on what matters most. So as we leave tonight, let's do our part and seize those moments to lead and engage in ways that truly matter. Good night, and thank you.
We also would like to treat Colleen to hopefully a couple of nice dinners at one of her favorite restaurants, Serenity. Yay. Many of you know Colleen loves music, and more specifically loves to sing, and is an active member of her Medina UCC church choir. In grateful appreciation, the signature class of 2023 has purchased a gift in the form of a song for Colleen's church choir. The anthem we selected in honor of Colleen is All Are Welcome by Marty Calvin. With Colleen's passion and purpose of kindness and inclusion, the song's refrain proclaims, all are welcome, all are welcome, all are welcome in this place. The gift includes 40 copies of a choral arrangement of this hymn, including the adult and children's choir, along with instrumental parts for the piano and flute. Per the choir director, this will be one of the first hymns sung next fall when the new church choir season begins. Colleen, the Grateful Givers, thank you for welcoming us into this year's Medina County Signature Leadership Program. Cheers from the class of 2023.
It's been a beautiful night, and I can't wait to talk with more of you. Good night, everyone, and thank you for coming.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.